So guys, this is a little video all about focus firing, and I wanted to do this because it's better than the training room ground. So this is actually a training session, a friendly match between Havoc Clan and Havoc 3, and what happened is Havoc 3 really got their focus firing down. They've been practicing it for some time. They're doing in our community we do kind of inter-clan battles, which are of course friendlies and are just for fun. But what Havoc 3 done really well in this game is they focus fired, and doing that they managed to overcome an enemy that honestly otherwise they might not have beaten. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to fast forward this a bit for you guys, because what happens, they go there, they see nothing, they decide to relocate. There's another little lesson about taking care of isolated enemies in here also. We'll put that on ×2 there. So I'm just going to zoom out a little bit here, and you can see that they're in a bit of a line there. 2 T-37s have been spotted, and then if I just pause that there, a T-37 at the back there. Now as you can see, the T-37s just off to this side might have support, so you wouldn't go headlong on them, but the chances are Sergeant Blake is pretty much on his own. He is isolated, and that is an easy target. But we don't want to divert the whole team for that, so let's carry on going forwards. An A44 now spotted, and the Cromwells take up position 3 in the cap. This is going to force the enemy team to make a move. So you can see there that me_J22 and China Pops have been, we'll just stop that there. I've been dispatched to go and take care of the T-37. I'll be honest, if that was me, I might have sent 3 just so you could focus fire and get them out of the game quicker. As it is, the T-37 could probably really damage one of them tanks, but a third person could minimise that. However, that being said, some more tanks are showing up on the field now, so I can see why the decision was made to keep Lasser on and the VK3001D from committing. It could be that he's quite simply got shots on that anyway and don't need to go there. If that's the case, then that's very good. Let's continue. So focus firing, guys, that's the main reason for this. A KV-85 has come on there, and as you can see, the situation now is 4 versus 5, then 6, and now we're on a 5-on-5. So as we go on here, the ARL-44 has decided to push in, and what he really relies on now is the KV-85s coming around, and perhaps if they focus fire with the support of the T-37s and the Cromwells, he might just survive. But let's face it, he's just gone into his sudden death. He hasn't got the support from the T-37s or the Cromwell there, and he has got the support of the KV-85s. However, there's no way he's going to save himself. So we'll carry on going. And you can see now, this is where the focus fire starts. It starts on the ARL there, guys. They focus fire them down, and they get into the position there. The T-30 KV-85s come forwards, but they're shooting different targets. The Type 64s come up on the hill here, you can see. But what we can see here is we can see the MX-12T, the 3485, the Cromwell, that's Devastator, Paul, Welly Bob and Bad J are all pretty much on half health, apart from Paul that's on 1 health, unlucky with the rolls there. But what that tells me is the enemy team, the purple team, they're not focused on at all. They are all shooting different targets, and we've just seen 2 targets focus firing on 1 at the top there, and these guys focus on the ARL-34. And now when we go forward, we're actually going to see them continue their focus firing, so please watch for it. 1 KV-85s go down. Now they are all focus firing on the other KV-85. Now they're all focus firing on the Type 64. And this is really, really, really refreshing to see. This target is being called. There are 2 different targets being shot there, but I believe that's because they couldn't see it. But as there's less and less targets to shoot, it becomes easier and easier because they're not taking the damage. Now they're all focus firing on Olsen. Oh, I think actually they've swapped that, but with the amount of overwhelming numbers they got, it honestly doesn't make a difference. So there we go. Let's pause that there before the game stops. What they did right is they kept their forces en masse, and they absolutely focus fired. Even when they were against some heavies that could bounce shots, they got round, they got in, they performed small flanking moves, and they put the focus fire to good use. and as a result they've won that battle 9-4. And look at the team, the ones that are left are all on half health. They still required another 2 shots to be killed, the lower ones, and possibly 3 on the higher ones. So that's quite an easy, decisive win by Havoc 3, just for using something as simple as focus firing. Now that's it for this week. Please stay tuned, because as normal there's some more links to my videos coming up. And, you know, why not subscribe? Cheers, mates. Goodbye.